Hi there. Welcome to Honeybee U Tarot. My name is Melissa. We are doing North Node readings for those of you who have your North Node in Aquarius. So welcome. Welcome to also to cross watchers or anyone who read like the heading and felt called to check into this reading. Okay, so let's get started. Everything else that you need to know about this reading or how to work with me is in the description box below. Let's take a look and see what's going on for Aquarius North Node, the overarching message. Here we go, overarching message. The energy is gaining momentum. Anything else? No. Okay, bottom of the deck. The answers you need are coming. Similar card to Capricorn. The energy is gaining momentum. Okay, so this color here, this magenta, and moving into the purples, for me speaks of being able to trust where you are, trust in the process, trust and have faith over fear. It's trusting in life. It's trusting in higher perspectives of, kind of like why things are happening. So let's see what is going on. I have extensively shuffled all of my decks, cleared and cleansed my space, and I will do a few shuffles on camera for y'all. Okay, let's see what this is about. What is this about for Aquarius North Node? Ooh, I don't take big stacks. To me, that's a message that the situation is complicated, but I also, for practical reasons, don't take it because it'd take an hour. Hurt my brain. I don't want to hurt my brain. Okay. Making me hurt my brain, but let's look. Okay. So we've got the Eight of Swords, limiting beliefs, insecurities, kind of the things that we tell ourselves that make us feel that we are stuck in a situation, or that we have a lack of opportunities or ability to get out of a perceived stuckness, a trap, something like that. Okay, Knight of Cups. For me, the Knight in this, what we're looking at is what is your current situation or challenge. All right. Looks like potentially an offer, an initial offer coming in of love, at least loving words maybe being spoken. It's not super deep, and the Knight of Cups reminds me of, he's kind of like a Lance romance, right? He looks good. But there can be some superficiality, not a lot of depth, some, sort of belief that this is what I should be saying, I should be doing, this is how we do it, but there's not like a real super connection necessarily at this point. Doesn't mean that things can't grow, right? Okay, Queen of Swords. I'm just telling you about the cards, and then I'll see if I can come up with like a more cohesive message. That was interesting. Marriage, more cohesive marriage. Queen of Swords. Well, the Queen has dealt with this energy in her life, and she has cut herself free from it through her experiences, through her life experience, through her challenges. She has cut herself free and no longer tolerates bullshit due to a lack of a sense of self-esteem or any limiting beliefs. Like, she knows who she is. She feels empowered and worthy of speaking her truth. On the dark side of that, her truth can become like the truth to her. And so it's important that she, watch out for that. But if there is someone coming in who is making an offer and, and it doesn't feel right to her, or it doesn't sound right, or it seems like I don't know. It's almost like actions don't meet your words. No, she's not gonna. That's not gonna go over well, right? Not with her. It isn't. And then we have the Chariot. So the Chariot is a major arcana. So it's kind of like the theme and the energy around perhaps around this situation where, this person has leveled up and understands her or his, it could be anything. These are not gender specific, but I'm looking at the Queen in the center of these two cards. Where it looks like the Queen is speaking to the Chariot, but this could be her speaking her truth and understanding that she has leveled up. She has reached a certain position where she understands she's gone through a certain level of growth and understanding of herself and of her responsibility to drive her chariot where she wants it to go, and she can't hand over that power to anyone else. So there is a certain sense of victory at being at that level, right? If you've been in a limiting kind of belief, insecure state for a while, and then you learn to be able to identify those limiting beliefs, to cut yourself free, to start speaking your truth, to maintain your power. That's huge, right? So there's a certain level of feeling victorious, but also a willingness to take responsibility for your life and in the direction that you're going to go. Okay, we're not going to blame other people. We're not going to say, well, it's because I was taught blah 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 blah, or the devil made me do it. I've got the Strength card at the bottom of the deck here, right? Which is the major arcana card that comes right after the Chariot. So it's like, all right, there's still more work to be done. I'm going to have to integrate some of the more primal, impulsive aspects of myself, but I know that I'm responsible for that, right? Like I I know that is my responsibility with the Chariot. And so when I'm ready, because right now I'm just kind of like, oh, that was a lot. Like this has been a lot, and I'm just, with the Chariot, I'm kind of assessing, well, in which direction do I want to drive this cart? My Chariot, my train, my North Node train, right? Like, where am I going? And 7 of Wands, okay? And so maintaining that position. So it's 2 7s in a row. Look up the number 7. Google, 7 you want to. What does that mean? For me, 7s are all about potential to make a choice that will help you to grow along your spiritual path. And for me, the wands are about, passion, life force. It literally is my life path for me. So, standing in your truth, standing in your position, maintaining your power. There may be people or, I don't know, situations that are poking at you, trying to bring you down. And, it's about staying in your convictions and in your power. Okay, you're the charioteer. This is the Chariot. You're on your path. Okay, so you want to maintain that. And it could take a lot of strength and courage and a willingness to be honest with yourself and with others. Okay, so I don't need to create any more synopsis than that, right? Okay. So what are your strengths here? Okay. We got Scorpio at the bottom of the deck. Okay. The Death card, which is also related to Scorpio. Oh, all right. Judgment. And the Sun. Wow. Love it. And the Empress. My gosh. That's 4 major arcana coming out in that particular, in your strength, or in your, strengths position. So this is like a new opportunity for you to shine, for you to create something that is very meaningful and joyful and makes you feel, you just almost like shine from the inside out, right? And could you get attention from this? Sure. But it's almost like it's a new opportunity and a rebirth to create the life, and not only just create it, but to know that you have the ability and all of the resources, like you're just divinely supposed to kind of be here and know that this is within your goddess power, your feminine, divine feminine power, to be a creative being and to be blessed with everything that is around you. And you could potentially be you could have a bun in the oven, but the bun in the oven could just be, it could be like an idea, right? You got an idea, looks like. An idea or an inspiration. Something you might not be talking about it, but it's kind of like after death, after you let something go, you have a new opportunity to resurrect something. And maybe you're keeping that close to your vest, or it's just kind of marinating within you. It could be a baby. But you have, whatever it is, it seems that it's really making you feel good. And it could be related to something that's like you're going to shine bright, but it's like you're almost like birthing it for everyone, you know, like and it just makes your little inner child really happy. Okay. Oh yeah, something is gaining momentum. Yeah. So all right, what to release, what to release, what to let go of, what to release, and what to let go of. Okay, so we have the Queen of Pentacles. So now we've got two queens here on the table. Interesting. And the Empress, so the Queen of Queens, and Eight of Pentacles to let go of, with the Hermit at the bottom of the deck. I don't think you need to like keep overthinking the situation or isolating yourself with whatever you're doing right now. I think it's more like it's should we get a clarifier? Because there's different things. I'll just say them out loud. Okay. One thing I see is to let go of what this thing has to look like and continuing to you know work so hard at it, right? Another thing is potentially releasing maybe a mother wound, maybe releasing trying to please your mom. Okay, so that could be a potential. Maybe releasing like it's almost like maybe you've been in a position where you have been pretty satisfied in your role, right, in your life. Like maybe you're a mom, and you've been happy with what you've created, and you've been nurturing it. You've been, I mean, this could even be something like you've been a mom and you've decided that you don't like being a stay-at-home mom. And so now you want to go to work and you know you're going to have to go and increase your skill set. You're going to have to maybe even go back to school, or you might even have to like start working on a resume. You're going to have to, you know, up your game a little bit. That's as an example. But for some reason, I'm thinking like maybe release trying to, what's this one? Oh, the answers you need are coming. Maybe release needing to get approval of or make your mother happy. And, okay? I'm just going to go with that. Okay. Ooh. It's like you're the empress now. You are your own queen. Okay? What to focus on. Woo! All right. So the moon card. Dig down deep. You're going to have to look at what is being illuminated for yourself around this particular issue. Some things may be coming to light, but they're not fully illuminated. So if there is a, why did I do that? Okay. You know, something, I think you just don't have a lot of clarity, and there could be some illusions or delusions that you're starting to get clarity on. And most importantly, starting to get clarity on yourself and how you have come to, I don't know, maybe have limiting beliefs and thoughts, how you have maybe even grown, but how things can resurface, how things that lurk deep down in the dark recesses that we don't always want to deal with because we're just doing life, how sometimes life shows up and it makes you look at certain things. So something potentially like that. There is like this creative it's like you've got the sun and the moon here, right? Like the sun and the moon working together. That also is wholeness, right? That can also be like, how do we get to wholeness unless we acknowledge the light and the dark, the sun and the moon, the masculine and the feminine, the dreams that we have with the practical planning and action steps that we take, or the actions that we don't take, or dealing with life as a creative being, you know. We maximize our potential when we deal with everything from like a holistic perspective, and an integrating of all that we are, and just like loving ourselves and accepting ourselves for who we are. Then we're like unstoppable. right? I mean, just, we're unstoppable. You can't say anything to me that is going to make me think anything. Did it again. Now this is the 5th time I've done this. I don't know what's going on, why I keep doing this. I keep shuffling in between, but all right. It's okay. The right cards will still come out. I forgot what I was saying. You know, when I love myself, warts and all, you can't say anything to me that I don't already know and already accept and have compassion and love for, a grace for myself. You can't, I already know that. Like, and, right? Like, you're not, what's your point? Like, okay, yeah, I know that. I'm not asking for your permission. I'm not seeking validation. I'm just, you know, I'm processing through life like everyone else, right? Okay. Okay. Let me get to shuffling these cards. I guess, no, I didn't shuffle. I don't know what is going on with my brain. It's all right. It's fine. We're all good. Okay. Highest possible outcome. Holy guacamole. Look at that. Got 2 kings. You got the King of Pentacles. The King of Wands. I see a little entrepreneur here. With the 9 of Wands. Looks to me like taking okay, so with the Ace of Swords at the bottom of the deck, I feel like there's an idea that has the potential to grow and to give you, you know, all that, the monetary stability, along with the sense of leadership and empowerment and passion and entrepreneurship that you would like an Aquarius North Node person is working for humanitarian or for the community's sake, right? And you have from your South Node like natural leadership qualities, but you might be needing to stop and reflect on, you know, what is it? Where am I going? How do I want to use my past experiences? Can I trust this? Am I operating from my highest, wisest self? Yeah. Okay, let's see what other cards come out. So, any possible blocks? Any possible blocks? It could be that you're taking your path. I always say repurpose pain. It could be that you're taking your path. You are a wounded warrior, and you're turning it into your life's purpose. Any blocks or not any. What are the blocks or obstacles to be aware of for Aquarius North Node people? Blocks or obstacles. And we've got 2 queens with 2 kings, so it's couples. And when we have the Queen of Pentacles with the King of Pentacles, that is, you know, something that you can, you know, it's manifesting something that you can see, feel, touch. Marriage. I don't see the marriage card, but we have the Empress card. All right, what's the potential block or obstacle for Aquarius North Node? Thank you. We've got growth at the bottom of the deck. Soulmate. All right. Soulmate. Recovery. Bittersweet. And release. Okay, let's read. Soulmate. This card indicates changing old communication patterns and being open to a new way of interacting. You may no longer be able to have conversations that don't sustain your authenticity. Queen of Swords. Freedom lies ahead, better than you can imagine. Yeah. Wow. All right. So, watch out for withholding your truth. Okay? For any challenges to that. Let me just take a look. Yeah, this card indicates no longer living a lie, speaking your truth. Choosing love, freedom through transformation. Yep. Okay. Recovery. Let's see. Lilac offers detachment as you allow yourself to see the big picture. What once may have been immaturity is now about growing into a new partnership with Spirit. Step back and allow the angels to bring healing to you. Okay? So yes, you do want to be able to step back and see the whole picture, the big picture. What's going on here? How is this a part of my path? Why is it showing up and bringing stuff up? Bittersweet. Oops. There is an inner strength here, helping you to rise above circumstances and do the right thing. It is time to set aside your personal agenda for the good of the group, right? That's a huge challenge for your nodal axis, okay? So that could be showing up right now. Setting aside personal stuff, even though you are speaking your truth, be clear on why it is you're speaking. There's an acronym, WAIT. Why am I talking? Get clear on that. The person you are becoming is capable of more than you imagine. Second time they said that, right? And it is. It's true. Free yourself from any limiting beliefs. And release. See all that you are, for you possess a power that you have yet to understand. This may feel daunting, but great freedom awaits you as you meet your shadow self. I mean, I don't even know, like, how much more. This is this. See all that you are, for you possess a power that you have yet to understand. This may feel daunting, but great freedom awaits you as you meet your shadow self. Profound inner wisdom is coming to you. Stand steady, You are more than you know. Third time, that message, okay? All right, and then let's get a final message from the energy is gaining momentum, the waxing moon. During the waxing moon cycle, hope springs eternal. This card is a very positive omen, indicating that you can create the reality you're dreaming of, though it will take some work and you're not quite there yet. This is a time of energies rising up. Emotions are building too. Where do you want to go, and do you believe you can get there? Either you can just keep meditating. No, you're supposed to release that, right? Or, keep meditating and focusing on your desired outcome, or you can make the courageous commitment to take more practical steps towards your goals. Whichever you decide, you are most certainly on the right track. I know I'm headed in the right, attuned to the moon. I know I'm headed in the right direction. And additional meanings for this card, the situation is full of potential. Your dream can come true. More effort is yet required. Are you willing to give it? And review your goals and ensure you are still committed. Keep moving forwards. There you go, Aquarius North Node. I hope that brought some enlightenment or some guidance or help or clarity to whatever it is that you are dealing with right now. And this reading goes through June. So you can look for your new third quarter reading in June, and just return to this reading and check it out again and see how things are playing out for you. Might not make sense right now, but it might, next month. Who knows? Okay. Be well and enjoy spring.